Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Captured in Light Photography. Today we're venturing out. We are going to go to Long Key Natural Area in Davie, Florida. Haven't been there in a while. It's not a place that's real productive for birding, but it does have a couple of very small trails. It's more of an equestrian type of trail park. So we're gonna head over there. It's kind of late in the morning. It's 9:15 right now. It's November 18th, 2022. I just want to take a look to see. Although it's not been very productive, occasionally there are some birds there. Again, it's a little bit late in the morning, so we'll see what we find. All right, be back in a little bit. All right, we're coming up on Long Key Natural Area here in Davie, Florida. For those that don't recognize this place, this used to be the old site for the old Kapok Tree restaurant. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, it was the place to basically come and do wedding shots, engagement photos, that kind of thing. Ever since then, the Kapok Tree restaurant went out of business, and the county took this area over and turned it into a preserve called Long Key Nature Center and Natural Area. I see one fellow walking around with his camera, looking to see what he can take. I'm going to be doing the same thing here shortly. It is a cloudy day, but this is more practice than anything else to get myself back into the swing of photography so that I can head out as the season progresses here for birding. Well, it's never a good sign when the first thing you see is a sign that says make sure your car is locked, protect your valuables. State of affairs here. I guess this is the equestrian trail. Let's walk along here for a little bit and see what we find. Nice quiet trail back here away from the sounds of traffic, but unfortunately it's in the flight path to Fort Lauderdale International, so we get the occasional train or plane flying overhead. If it weren't for that, it'd be a nice place to just capture some sounds. Well, it looks like this equestrian trail cross paths with the walking path or walkway in the natural area, so won't have to double back. I'll go back that way. But I'm going to venture a little bit further in here. I've never seen this part of the park. Must all be new. The path continues for a little bit, but here's a path that's carved out over here that it's not paved. Worth taking a look. Nice little trail, but it ends fairly close to the housing developments that are nearby and the road. And as you can hear, the jets flying into land at Fort Lauderdale International. Don't see much in the way of birds. Although they're here, I've seen something. But unfortunately, the park is only open from 9 to 5 p.m. So that pretty much limits the extremes of the day, other than maybe now during the fall and winter months when it gets dark early. Might be a good idea to show up here around 4 o'clock and walk the trail to see if anything can be found. I have seen owls here before, so that might be something to plan out. Again, not a bad little nature walk. Still not finished, so let's venture a little bit further and see what we find. Who would have known? This place was called Pioneer City, where they used to shoot westerns. I guess trying to mimic Dodge City. It says here it's 5 years before Disney. So Never knew. And the trail continues. I'm impressed. Coming up on the end of the trail here, so I guess this is a private area for the people that live in these homes across this canal here. Beautiful estate homes. Back to the trail. Well, there's a limpkin across the path there. Probably very skittish. I'm gonna break out my Olympus lens anyway. Well, I ran into a local fellow who comes here a lot. Says this is a good place for butterflies, small birds. He rattled off a few names, but I have no idea. I did get a few shots of that limpkin, so it would be enough for me to play around with and see what kind of 4K video I can get out of that Olympus EM1 Mark II. Although I did have trouble focusing, so it's got to be something I'm doing wrong. So, onward. Coming up on the Nature Center. I wanted to capture this lake. Seems completely overgrown. Used to be so nice and clean out here. Lots of lily pads and flowers. I don't know why these natural areas here aren't taken care of, and I guess they're trying to let nature take its course, but a lot of this is just weeds. Just choking the lake itself. I don't know what the deal is with these rocking chairs, but they're all over here. This is probably for old farts like me. Groups that meet here. Yep, I'm there. This little area back here with some picnic tables. Be a nice place to come eat lunch. If one's in the area, grab a sandwich or something and come eat here. It's quiet, nobody here. Of course, now we're near the entrance of the park. See the traffic over there on the road and the noise. Some snails here, at least the shells. All right, I'm coming up on my car here. Just wanted to capture some final thoughts. The park, a lot bigger than what it used to be. I guess they continued development beyond when I came over here. Gosh, it must have been at least 4 or 5 years ago since I've been here. Plenty of trails, nice walk. Along the edges of the water, it is kind of late to see any kind of shorebird activity, but I did spot a limpkin. There are the ever-present ducks and coots, but that's all about it that I saw. I guess I'll be back probably in the late afternoon one day to see if I can pick some other things up. All right, time to go. Okay, leaving Vista View Park now. Over here in Davie. It was a good hike. The park is a lot bigger than what it used to be. They've paved quite a few more trails. It's really nice. Parking lot is large. I can't remember where there were a whole lot of people ever here. I ran into very few this morning. So leaving now. I'm gonna head over to Vista View Park and see if I can capture some burrowing owls. See you in a bit.